Why do narcissists always seem to find their way into your life? And why do they feed off your energy like a parasite? Let's talk about it. Hello and welcome to Chosen Being. Today, we're diving deep into how narcissists drain your energy and how, as a chosen one, you can protect yourself. This isn't just psychology, it's spiritual warfare. And trust me, I know firsthand what it's like. I remember a time when I was in a relationship with someone who I thought was my biggest supporter. They said all the right things in the beginning. They made me feel special, like I was the only person in the world that truly mattered. But over time, the mask slipped. I noticed how they would subtly undermine my confidence. Every time I was happy, they would find a way to bring me down. If I was excited about something, they would remind me of past failures. They would twist my words, make me feel guilty for having boundaries, and somehow, everything always became my fault. It took me a long time to realize I was being drained spiritually and emotionally. And here's the thing about being a chosen one. You shine. Your energy is powerful. It's like a bright light in a dark room, and narcissists are drawn to it. But they don't come to admire your light. They come to dim it. Let's talk about the signs that a narcissist is draining your energy. These are the red flags I wish I had known sooner. You feel exhausted after every interaction, every conversation. Every moment spent with them leaves you feeling tired, mentally foggy, even physically drained. I had a friend who would always come to me with their problems, never once asking how I was. I would listen, support, offer advice, but the moment they left, I felt like I had nothing left to give. I realized later that they weren't looking for support. They were looking for an emotional dumping ground. They make you doubt yourself. Narcissists are masters of manipulation. They twist your words, make you second guess your own reality. I once worked with someone who constantly dismissed my ideas. Whenever I spoke up, they would roll their eyes or talk over me. Over time, I started questioning my own intelligence. Was I really as capable as I thought? That's what narcissists do. They plant doubt, so you rely on them for validation. They guilt trip you into doing what they want. You find yourself saying yes to things you don't want to do, just to avoid their disappointment or anger. I had a relative who would constantly ask for favors, making me feel selfish if I ever said no. But deep inside, I knew something was off. They only valued me for what I could give them, not for who I was. Your own energy feels clouded. This is a big one. As chosen ones, we have a deep connection with our intuition, but narcissists cloud that. They create chaos, and in that chaos, we lose sight of our inner voice. I remember a time when I struggled to meditate, to connect with my higher self. My mind was too cluttered with their negativity. It was only when I distanced myself from them that I felt my connection to the universe return. So, how do you protect yourself? Here's what worked. For me, set boundaries and stick to them. It's not enough to say, I need space. You have to mean it. I started limiting my time with energy draining people. And though it was difficult at first, I noticed a huge shift in my energy. The moment I started saying no without guilt, I felt free. Protect your energy spiritually. Prayer, meditation, grounding techniques. These became my daily practice. I visualized a protective shield around me before stepping into situations where I knew my energy could be drained. And let me tell you, it works. One of my favorite methods is placing my hand over my heart, closing my eyes and saying, I reclaim my energy. I am sovereign. This simple practice helps realign me. Recognize the narcissist's tactics. Once you see their game, you stop playing. When I realized that guilt tripping was a manipulation tactic, I stopped falling for it. I learned to say no without explanation. And guess what? They started losing their power over me. What if you can't leave right now? Sometimes, you're in a situation where leaving isn't an option, whether it's a job, a marriage, or family ties. In those cases, you must learn to detach emotionally. I used to live with a narcissist who loved creating drama. Instead of engaging, I would nod, stay neutral, and never react emotionally. Over time, they lost interest in provoking me. I also started taking moments for myself, going on walks, listening to affirmations, journaling, to remind myself of my own power. Surround yourself with genuine, loving people. The universe will replace toxic people with those who uplift you, if you allow it. The moment I started cutting ties with energy vampires, new, kind hearted souls began entering my life. One of the greatest blessings I received was finding a mentor who saw my light and helped me nurture it instead of trying to dim it. And here's the most important thing: you are not here to be drained, depleted, or manipulated. You are here to shine. Narcissists will always be drawn to your light, but they cannot steal what you do not give. So if you're feeling drained, exhausted, lost, take a step back. Reclaim your energy. And remember, you are chosen for a reason. Protect your light because the world needs it. Thank you for listening to Chosen Being. If this message resonated with you, make sure to share it with someone who needs to hear it. Stay strong, stay powerful, and keep shining.